Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Stephanie and this is day 23 of VEDA, video every day in April. And today I am bringing you guys the potato book tag. So I love potatoes. I love potatoes. When I was carrying my son in my womb, he loved potatoes. We were all about the potatoes. So when I came across this book tag all about potatoes, I was like, I got to do it. And being that it's VEDA, I needed ideas. So this book tag is getting done. So I saw this book tag specifically over on Allie's channel, the Hardback Hoarder. I will link that video and the original down in the description box. I'll also list the questions down there, so if you want to do this tag, you can. So let's get into the books and the potatoes. So first off, we have raw potatoes. Raw potatoes are raw, right? Okay, I just said that. But they can become whatever you wish. So name a character with the potential to be anything they want. So I had to go with Sebastian from Envy, which is a book number 4 in the Elite 7 series by M.N. Forgey. Oh my goodness. You need to read all the books in order to understand the depth and creepiness and craziness that is Sebastian, but he can become whatever he wants. Mashed potatoes, which is number 2. The number 2 potato we're going to talk about is mashed potatoes. It goes well with anything and or by themselves. Name a character that would get along with anyone in any book in any world. And I had to go with my cream puff of a guy, Rhett from the Learning Hours, which is part of the How to Date a Douchebag series by Sarah Nye, and this guy is just the sweetest guy. He was just like, oh, I want to just hold him and touch him and squeeze him and make him my own, and he was just so special. I loved every minute of him in that book, and I think he would definitely go well in any setting. So baked potatoes is next, and they're delicious also thanks to their filling. So a book or book series that is packed with information but still very much enjoyable. And I'm going to go with The Last Letter by Rebecca Yarros. This book, it is a controversial book. You're either going to love it or you're going to hate it, but there really isn't an in-between for it. And if you love it like I do, there's so much that goes into it. Your emotions are all over the place from start to ending, and I loved every minute of it. Next is French fries. Yummy, yummy, get in my tummy. French fries, you can't stop eating them once you've started, which is so true. Oh my goodness. Especially McDonald's French fries, those are like crack. And I don't want to hear anyone say anything about my McDonald's French fries. They are like crack, and I love them. Only next to Chick-fil-A waffle fries. Ooh, them waffle fries be holding that sauce in there, and just, I'm off topic. Let's get back to French fries. It's a book or book series you couldn't put down, and I had to go with When Ashes Fall by Marnie Mann. This book put me through the ringer, and I could not put it down from the start of it. I listened to it, and it had me all sorts of emotional, and I rode that bad emotion roller coaster all the way to the end. I want to say in almost one sitting. The only thing that I had to like break it up for was that I had to leave work and I listened to it while I was in the car, and then I listened to it once I got home, and then I had to, do some other things, but I had to put it down only then, but I finished it in one day. That was a one-day listen, and so many emotions. Chips are next. So they're potatoes, but not really they've been processed a little too much. Not in my book, because I love me some potato chips. A book where a character that is labeled or labeled themselves as something they're not. So I'm going to go with Rourke from Diary of a Bad Boy by Megan Quinn. And in this book, he is labeled as the bad boy. But as you see his journey unfold and the romance that is in that book start to come together, you find out he has a lot more depth and he has some real issues, and you get to see how sweet he actually is. He's not really the bad boy, although he's labeled that way. Next is boiled potatoes. That's that thing that you eat when you're sick and they're plain and they need their other condiments to make them pretty much any good, right? Yes, okay. So we're going to go with a book that was neither bad nor good, but was lacking something, just that little something in my opinion, and I'm going to go with Damaged Like Us by Krista and Becca Ritchie. Now don't come for me with the pitchforks, yes, just yet. The reason I say that this was a bland sort of maybe book is because I definitely think you need to read the other books in the series before you try and jump into this spin-off for a series, because there was so much information packed into this book that I was like, okay, this person is this person's parents, and this person is that person's parents, and this is this brother and sister and family, and and the romance of the two main characters kind of got lost in figuring out who everybody was connected to. Question number 7, or potato number 7, is potato soup, and that always makes you feel better. It does. It's creamy and it's yummy. I do love me some potato soup. So name a book that is an anti-slump book, and I couldn't just go with one book. Lately, I have found the podcast of Read Me Romance. Read Me Romance. Read Me Romance. They have been keeping me out of my slump. I absolutely adore this podcast. It is run by Tessa Bailey and Alexa Riley, or Mel and Leah. Alexa Riley. Cool. But their banter, and then the fact that they're giving us a audiobook every single week that's broken down into 5 different parts, which, by the way, I only listen to on Fridays after everything has come out, because that first season of them, I was tired of getting lady blue balls, and I have learned since then that I listen on Fridays. That is my Friday book, and I get it in. I get to hear their banter. I get to hear their wit and craziness, and then I get a book as well. So that's amazing. Amazing. Gnocchi. And I hope I'm saying that right. But I guess that's a potato thing? Is it? Didn't know that. But it's a foreign potato recipe. So name a book that is diverse in book, diverse book, or in character. And I'm going with the graphic novel of Godie Vance by Hope Larson. And my son loved this graphic novel. He devoured the 4 volumes that was out. I mean, I only read the first one, but he devoured the other 3 in a week. It was crazy. He was so into the story, and they're mysterious and they're middle grade, and I really enjoyed the first one. Just didn't get around to the rest of them, but he did, and he loved them. Question number 10 is the bonus question, or naming your favorite potato. You can either name another book from the list that I have already provided you with, or you can create your own. I'm going to create my own, and you can't go without talking about shredded potatoes. Oh my goodness. Shredded potatoes are amazing, and you put some ketchup all over it, and so good. So very good. Shredded potatoes are the bomb. So name me a book or the last book that shredded you emotionally. And I am going to go with Hookshot by none other than Kennedy Ryan. This book is hard to get through if you have any connection to the topics that are talked about in this book. But if you do, you get through it. It's beautiful. And it shredded me. destroyed me. Yes. So that is the potato book tag. Let me know if you have read any of those books, how you feel about the books that I just named off down in the comment section, because you know I like to talk about the books that I have read. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, there is a feedback form down in the description box so you guys can help me improve my channel. Thank you for watching, and we will see you guys tomorrow.